Bring on Shipment and bring on Vacant. Here we go. Hey, how's it going? Appreciate you clicking on the video. So Call of Duty dropped 2 new maps today. It's December 8th, 18th, whatever day it is. Anyway, they dropped 2 new maps, Shipment and Vacant. More like poo-poo and what the fudge. Anyway, so I don't know which way you want to put each one of them. Basically, Call of Duty, let me just say something to you, all right, Infinity Ward? You're never ever gonna make us happy. But man, these fall flat hard, real hard. So I played a couple of games. I actually played one of each / one extra one of Shipment. But I'm going to start off with Vacant. Vacant is a decently sized map, decently made, I guess if you want to call it that. There are a couple of funneling points that are kind of rough. The premise is that you're in like a shipment warehouse type thing with a couple of office spaces, and you have a little bit of outdoorsy play for, kill streaks and that sort of stuff, and then you have a few inside areas that have hallways and the like. You're seeing that right now. There is a interesting flow with the map. There are a couple of funneling points that go between the shipment area or the cargo area or the industry area of where the shipment containers are to the office area. There's a couple of funnel points on each side that make transition between those areas very focused, I guess, if that's how you want to put it. I don't know why I always ask you if that's how you want to put it. It should be on me to put it how I want to put it. I just filler talk. Anyway, so those funneling points are a little bit of a downcast on that map in general. The office areas have so many cutouts in the walls, like windows and broken out walls and the like, that make it really difficult to capture a point because there's too many open spots to watch at a different spot or a different point. It's like if you have a headquarters that you're trying to capture, there's like every single wall is going to have at least a window in it, and some of those windows are also going to have doors. So there's like, it's basically trying to capture it with 360 view around you, which makes capturing points a little bit difficult. I played headquarters on the one, so it made it really, it was an interesting design mechanic. And I have to say, when reviewing some of these maps, that's what it also always feels like, is that certain game modes work better for certain maps and other game modes work better on other maps. So take it with a grain of salt. But when trying to capture headquarters, it was very frustrating to be in the middle of something and then have someone just spray you from the side because you were covering 2 walls or 2 entrances, but there was 6 more that you couldn't cover. So moving forward from that, the map itself is laid out decently. Like I said, there's a lot of viewpoints and angle points, but that's the mantra of this game. It happens everywhere. I do recollect this being a part of the Ground War map, so it's not like it was something absolutely new. It's just that you can play the different game modes on this portion of the Ground War map. And even coming to off the top of my head, I can't remember what the Ground War map was called, but it was the new one that came out recently. So moving on from that, that map was pretty interesting and pretty fun. The one that is really going to be the talk of the town, the thing that is going to get on everybody's mind, is Shipment. And Shipment is Rust. I don't want to say 2.0 because it's more like 85% of Rust. This map is by far the biggest aggravation yet. So Shoot House was fast and had decent gameplay where there was at least downtime. So when you move into Shoot House, you're like pulling your hair out because it's so much faster than all the other games. When they dropped Shoot House, the game mode was so much different than the rest of the entire game. It made it very interesting. As far as it was a breath of life into the game that you didn't see. And so we as a community have still complained about camping and window warfare. I've heard that a couple of times, or Call of Duty Claymore or Call of Claymore or something like that, or Claymore of Duty or something. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, we're still complaining about the game. So they said, okay, well, we'll flip it around and make it a little bit different. So Shipment, and I don't remember old Shipment. I'm not like a huge fanboy of Call of Duty. I just play Call of Duty in my leisure time. So I haven't like remembered ever. I didn't play through a middle part of the franchise. I played the beginning part of the franchise, and then I picked it back up in the last 2 games, last 3 games, excuse me. So Shipment was not. I'm not sure what Shipment was before, but all I can say about this one is it is way too small, and by too small I mean way. I can't put enough ways into this. Way too small. Absolutely infinitesimally small. That shouldn't be that small, and it is. Okay, aggravating. I'm just getting aggravated thinking about it. You spawn and die 1.5 billion times. 1.5 billion times. I mean, the first game I'm in there, some guy's cracking 98 skulls, bro. 98 kills in one match. I mean, I got 60 something, and I wasn't even doing that great. But I went like, I can't remember, 60 and 80, 60 and 70, I can't remember. And it was like, both times that I've played it, that's what I went, was like 66 kills and 70 something deaths, or 66 kills and 80 something deaths or something like that. The way that Shipment is made, spawn camping is the easiest thing for a team to do whatsoever. There are line of sights down both sides, and there's no middle out for anybody to get anywhere. So as long as you had 3 and 3 on the corners of the map looking into the spawn point of the other team, you can decimate the other team. And then just have one guy run around with C4 and just chuck the C4. Chuck. And like, oh, triple kill. Oh, quadruple kill. Oh, easy peasy double kill. And it is absolutely mind-blowing that they thought that this would be an improvement to the game. So I personally think that I would get super frustrated if I played that very often or very, very much, because your KD will definitely suffer. And then the toxicity that happens. I mean, you're spawning, explosion, spawn, explosion, spawn, shot in the head, spawn, explosion. I mean, there are times where you get spawned right behind an enemy's back. He's on cover in a crate, and they will spawn you literally right behind him. That's not even a joke. Like, literally right behind him. I mean, in full view and able to ADS right on the face. Either it happens to you or you can do it to somebody. And then there's plenty of times where you spawn right in the line of sight of somebody who's literally shooting at the spawn point. Like, I don't know how to express it any different than what I'm expressing right now. You get shot 1 billion and 2 times. It's very frustrating. So I think it's an actual detriment to the entire game. I mean, you're watching it right now, and you can contemplate what's going through my head. You might be able to see some of my reactions. I don't know, but I advise staying away from it unless you need a specific something. If you're going for straight kills or headshots or crouch kills or something like that, and you can deal with a negative KD, most likely, this game, this is the complete opposite of everything that you've played so far. It is. You can't camp. It's impossible to camp. And even if you do get into a spot where you can camp, you can't camp because everybody can see you. So it's like, even if it's an area that is designed for camping, you're probably going to grab a C4 or a RPG at any moment's notice and be dead. So good luck with it. Anyway, these have been my thoughts right here on the whole map thing. Tell me what you think down below. Hit that like button for me. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Some new content, some other content will be showing up on the screen right now. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and keep it real, keep it classy, and I will catch you here next time. Enjoy yourselves. Goodbye.